67, number 1, LaMelo Ball.
From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year! Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Knicks. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course, the Hornets just need to keep fighting.
You know, for the Knicks, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now, New York starting 5. Bridges at the small forward with Anunoby at the 4. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Ortiz in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. And here on New Year's Day, does some struggling team see this as a chance to hit the reset button?
Yeah, B.A. You know, when you're struggling, you're always looking for the reset button. And there's no better excuse than January 1st. New year, new start.
And here's Charlotte now, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Knipple with a bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The 3 from Ball. Ortiz grabs the board. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. Takes the 3. Ortiz grabs the board. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Towns. And it's New York with another.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. 3-pointer. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Into the lane. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Charlotte, no good that time either.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Here's Ortiz. Knocks down the long J. Ortiz has got 11 points.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the...
And timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to it. So for the Hornets, Bridges, he's checked in for Diabate. Miller comes in for White. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Jenkins. Here's Ortiz. For 3, Bridges. Let's go with a 3. It's a 3-pointer. Bridges has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gate. But you can feel that rhythm building.
Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Kelly Oubre out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Knipple in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. New York leading by 6. Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. B.A.?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The Hornets making a switch here. White's checked in, and the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. New York on D. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. White for 3, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brunson, and it's New York scoring again.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Outside White. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. From deep three-point land, Bridges passes to Ortiz. Now it's Hart. He's covered by Oubre. Here's Ortiz. Oh, hey! How about that?
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Ball. Down by 12. Miller left side. Ball, a screen on Bridges. White for 3, and it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. There's Ball with a 3.
They were shooting the 3 ball so well in the first, but they can't find that same success here in the second. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Ortiz in at point guard. Bridges passes to Ball. Off the mark there with a 3.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's Ortiz, hounded by Ball. Ortiz passes to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. New York working the ball around now. Ortiz with the bucket. Ortiz has got 21 points in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Out to the wing. There's Ball with a 3. Knocks down the triple.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple and I raise you one of my own.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And Anunoby gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Ortiz. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Assisted by
Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Miller outside. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Ortiz, guarded by Miller. Ortiz passes to Anunoby, to the wing, right side. Three-pointer, and the Knicks, another 3.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
And timeout called by And so it's Brunson with it. And so New York takes this one by a big margin.